Hello. I'm just waiting for y'all. Make sure y'all straight.
Like an opportunity to jump, to dunk, to show off the hops again?
I mean, I didn't want to surprise you guys again, so Supersonic said they're going to sign me whenever they come back, though.
Bobby, what'd you think of Bruce Arians said the leaping field goal block was a dangerous play for football and a bad play for football? Any thoughts on that?
I don't necessarily agree with it. I think if it was his team, he probably wouldn't feel that way. So it worked for us. It's unfortunate for him.
How much harder was jumping over the second time after playing 100 snaps than the first one?
Yeah, it was definitely hard to jump over the second time. I didn't know if I was going to muster up enough energy to get over there, but I feel like I got over, but one of the linemen grabbed my leg. So had he not grabbed my leg, I thought I could have blocked the second one.
So were you jumping over Nolan Freeze all last week, or how did you prepare for this?
Yeah, I was jumping over Freeze.
How hard was that than what you did on Sunday, or which was more difficult?
It was definitely harder in the game because I had played snaps, ran around, and I had the football pants on. They kind of tight, so I can't really get my legs up as much as I could with my shorts. But we made it work.
For those that weren't in the locker room Sunday night, we saw you guys. Describe how that was compared to any other normal game.
It was just exhaustion. We were tired. Definitely. I think it was more so like there was no outcome. We felt like it was like you do all those plays, and it's a tie. Like you didn't feel like you lost or won. You kind of just didn't know how to feel. But at the end of the day, like it didn't hurt us, but our bodies definitely felt it at the end of the game.
Bobby, have you had to do anything extra this week to get ready to fly all the way across the country and for the quick turnaround, or in terms of just making sure you're healthy?
Yeah, no, I definitely had to do a lot of stuff extra, a lot more massages, a lot of Epsom salt baths, yoga, all type of stuff. Because my body was really sore after the game.
How often do you do yoga during the week?
I try to do it once a week. So maybe Wednesday or Thursday I do it. So if y'all see me in class, say what's up.
What kind of yoga is it?
High yoga in Bellevue.
Have you been doing those things since you were a rookie, or is this something kind of every year you pick something new up, or who taught you about that?
They just kind of pick up something every year. I feel like I did it a little bit last year, but I wasn't as consistent with it. But I'm definitely a lot more consistent with yoga, and I try to swim and do a lot of other things. So I feel like I'm taking care of my body way better than I've taken care of in my previous years.
The way this defense has performed, not just for 1 year, but to do it year after year after year, how much do you guys take pride in kind of repeating that success?
We take a lot of pride in that. I feel like every time we step on the field, we want to show everybody that we're a really good defense. And, we had, been blessed to, play with a good, like the group of guys that we've played with for a long time. I've been with KJ for some years, Cam, Sherman, and those guys. So I think definitely feel like, us being able to learn each other and play with each other for a long period of time has helped us succeed. So, we just want to be the best, and I feel like that's really what drives us. We want to, every time we go out there, when all's said and done, we want to let everybody know that, we one of the best defense out there.
And just doing that for a long time, is that what separates you maybe from a team that just has a good year?
Yeah, do it for a period of time, not just one season, not just 2 seasons, but do it consistently, be at the top consistently every single time that we're on the field. To know that opposing offenses know that they're going to come and play a tough-nosed defense every single time, no matter, what the year is. We take pride in that.
That last tackle that you made on Johnson at the goal line there, was that a hard play to do? I mean, given 100 and however many plays you played at that time and all of that, or
no, that was easy because it was either that or he run me over, and I have to hear about that. So definitely didn't want to hear about that. So when I seen him in the hole, you just knew that it was either if I made the play, we were going to tie or whatever. If I missed the play, they won. So that was kind of what's going through my mind. And, I just gave it all I got.
all of the close calls you guys had and the victories that you guys have pulled out, does that kind of cross your mind in a situation like that when they're on the half-yard line and all they need is
any points.
What do you mean in close calls?
The games that you guys have pulled out with defensive stands or whatever it may be, NFC championship game, other situations like that, does that kind of cross your mind? I mean, you guys have the saying about give us a blade of grass and we'll defend it.
Yeah, we just feel like no matter what, we can definitely stop them. We've shown it. We've been in so many different situations that it gives us the confidence to know that no matter where the ball's at, we feel like we can stop them. So, the ball was on the 1 yard line, and I felt everybody on that defense felt like we were going to stop them no matter what. So, we really don't care where the ball's at. We feel like we can stop you, and that's just our mindset, and I think that's what sets us apart. No matter how close you get to the end zone, we feel like we can keep you out.
What worries you most, or what's the biggest challenge this week at New Orleans for you? Is it Breeze himself?
I would say so. Probably the biggest challenge is going to be containing him. He's doing a great job kind of spreading the ball around. Once they spread it around, they get, add some draws and try to get their run games in. But I feel like, the defense have done good when they made them one-dimensional, not let them, succeed on the runs in the pass, trying to, limit them to one thing. So I feel like we definitely have the personnel to do that. That's definitely our plan, trying to go in. We're going to limit something. And, we definitely want to get after them. We feel like we can get after them. And, we have the pass rushers, speed to cover everybody on the team. So we'll be in his face for sure.
Their numbers are sort of similar to Atlanta's were a couple weeks ago when you played them. I know they're a little bit differently stylistically, but I mean, is the challenge sort of the same, or is there some real differences between what Atlanta does and what the Saints do and how they do it, or?
It's a little bit different. I feel like Atlanta uses their fullback a little bit more. I feel like the Saints, they kind of use his name? Kuhn. They use him. They'll put him out by himself. They do a lot of different things with him. I think it's a little bit different, but at the same time, like they've been very successful passing the ball. They've been very successful kind of spreading everything around. So they haven't played us yet. So
What stands out with the way KJ's playing right now?
just how fast he's reading everything. How fast he's moving. His tackling. I just think like the way he's diagnosing the plays and how fast he's playing is just really stands out if you watch film. The hit on Larry Fitzgerald in the first, half kind of like set the tone. I don't think they ran too many of those type of plays after, he kind of shut it down. But he's a great player. He's been a great player for a long time. Every time you put on film, every time you watch TV or whatever the case may be, he's always showing up, always making plays. And he deserves a lot more respect than he's getting. But I feel like he's going to take it.
Anything else?
Good.
Thanks, Bobby.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.